Hey guys, it's Jared and Jay here with Xpresscreen. Many of you may know we were supposed to be at the ISS Orlando show right now, but Hurricane Dorian has come through and had canceled the show. So our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that's been in the affected path. We hope everybody stays safe and all friends and family are doing well. But we thought maybe today what we would do is we would spend a little bit of time and kind of give you guys a demo as if we were at the trade show, and show you guys kind of what we've got as far as our exposure units.
That's right, Jared. We've decided today to bring the show to you, and so we're going to kind of go through. Jared's going to come down, and then he's going to ask a few questions, and then we'll go through a complete demo of one of our products. We hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Hey, sir, how are you doing today?
Hey, how are you? What you got going on here?
Well, this is a new way to screen print. It eliminates emulsion, water, chemicals. We jokingly say we take all the fun out of screen printing.
Wow.
All the efforts and work and all that stuff that you traditional screen printers do, that it just takes too much time and it's way too messy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been screen printing for like 20 years now, and started when I was like 16, and that's the only way I've always done it, is just with the emulsion. And so this screen here, there's no emulsion that you need, or like what happens?
No, not at all. So the mesh is already coated. It has a saran plastic type coating that's over it, and it's laminated to it.
Okay.
All you do is it takes about 3 minutes to stretch a screen, and then you put it onto the exposure unit. You go straight out of your computer, CorelDRAW, Illustrator, it doesn't matter. This is simply a peripheral device. And you click print, and it will burn the image directly to the screen. There's no washing out.
Wow.
If you got a second, I'll do a demo right quick and
That
show you
would
how
be
it
great.
works.
I was actually kind of getting ready to ask. I mean, can I see it
Excellent.
do what it does here?
Well, I've got some artwork here in CorelDRAW, and what I'm going to do is simply send it to the printer.
So is it just vector art?
No, this unit will do vector art, or we'll do halftones as well, and actually where it really shines at is in halftones. It'll do up to 1200 DPI resolution.
Okay.
On our 120 mesh, you can get 60 lines per inch screen.
Okay. Wow.
So it's sending data to the 2536 right now. In just a few seconds, I'll hit the start button, and it's going to burn the image into the screen. Once we're done, we'll carry it over to the press and start printing with it.
Really? So this really cuts down all of my front end of the, my pre-press and...
Absolutely. Everything that you know that you do currently for your pre-press screen production is completely eliminated with this. There is no water, no emulsion, no drying. You eliminate your washout sink, you eliminate your knockout booth. All that is completely gone.
I can even eliminate the guy that does it.
Well, we recommend you put him to work doing something else.
Wow.
So right now what's happening is there's a thermal head, 18-inch wide, that's passing over the screen, and it's going to burn a hole wherever we want ink to come through at.
Okay. Is it doing anything?
It doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it is. It's burning holes in the screen.
Okay.
Now, I've got a two-color that I'm setting up right now, so this is going to be the second screen in that two-color, and I'll show you, we'll put it up on the press and print it as well.
Wow. So what about like mesh count? Because I mean, I use several different mesh counts depending on the artwork.
Absolutely, and we have 3 different mesh counts, but our mesh works a little bit differently than traditional. So we have a 70 mesh, which is going to be equivalent to about a 110 to a 135 traditional.
Okay.
We have a 120, which is what I'm using right now. It's going to be equivalent to about a 155 to a 205. And then we're going to have we have a 200 mesh, which is going to be 305 to 355. You're going to do more process and simulated process.
I never use anything that high. It's that, because I don't like the water-based stuff. I let somebody else deal with that. And
Gotcha.
most of the time it's either 110, 156, 155, or, so, man. So that's all
open. Yeah, it's all open, allows screen. So anywhere the mesh originally was is solid, not going to allow ink through. It has now burned the image and the registration marks in. And another nice feature of this is since you're putting the screen in at the same points each and every time, your registration is almost spot on. You'll have mild variations in your press and whether you neutraled your press out, but you should be within a millimeter or two of where you need to be at.
Wow. So what's, like, as far as like cost per screen, like what's my cost in doing all
Right,
this?
well, you only have one consumable cost with this process, and it's going to be about $6.50 to stretch 120 mesh over a 21 by 23 frame.
Okay.
There are no other consumables, so you don't have to worry about ink for your film positive printer. You don't need a film positive printer anymore with this. There's no emulsion cost, no chemicals for stripping the emulsion off of it. You don't use one drop of water in the process, so your consumables cost is pretty low at this point.
So what about, because right now I have, probably 200, 250 square feet of just screens, that I've just used, and I just set them aside and make a new screen. I really don't do a whole lot of reclaiming. Occasionally I will. What about, do I just save the frame, or how does that work?
You're not married to these frames, but these are what we call our quick frames. It only takes about 3 minutes to stretch. You can use Newman roller frames, and you can use traditional aluminum frames as well. It's your choice, depending on what type of work you do, how quickly you want to turn your screens for the next job.
Okay, all right. So what, as far as like when I'm done with this, then what?
Well, that's the real special part. Instead of having a whole closet full or half of your space devoted to having screens and your unpaid employees wasting space in your shop, with this, you can take a pair of scissors, cut your image out, throw it in the trash. And you only have $6.50 worth of mesh. You have less than 6 minutes of your time to reburn a new one. If it is a repeat customer, you certainly can put it onto aluminum frame screens, clean the screen off, and file them and categorize them for later.
Okay. Wow. So what? So
it's done. You're ready to print on it now. We just carry it straight over to the press and we'll start printing.
So you're going to print this screen?
Yes, we're going to print this screen right now.
All right.
Screen's burnt, registered, up on press. Now we're ready to print.
All right.
Here's my first color. And here's my second one.
Well, it really didn't take you that long to really register. It's like registering regular screens.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. And because, like I said before, your frames go into the exact same position, when it burns, it doesn't take as much time when you get up on the press. It's a lot faster. So here's the finished product with our 2-color.
Wow.
And it'll offer you all the detail that you need. Now throwing it on the dryer.
It's done.
It's done.
So really, what you guys are really changing is how you actually expose the screen. Once you get to the press, everything's the same.
Exactly. Once you get to the press, it's just like traditional screen printing for the most part.
Wow. That is awesome.
It's amazing. 6-minute screens, no water, no chemicals, no emulsion. Time to get out of the dark room.
I think so. I appreciate it. Thanks,
thank
Jay.
you. I appreciate it
All
very
right.
much.
Whenever you're ready. We just want to thank everybody for spending a little bit of time with us this afternoon. Hopefully we gave you guys a good example of what our equipment can really do. Again, we apologize for not being able to be at the ISS Orlando show, but again, our prayers and thoughts are with all those that have been affected. If you want more information on our equipment, any of our exposure units or supplies, you can reach us at 800-597-9530, or you can find us on the web. It's Xpresscreen.com. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Thanks.